This week's parsha, we have towards the end a few events that happened that unfortunately led to a lot of deaths of the Jewish people because they started complaining. Now we know that there's an episode that happened before, and then there is a break, and there's an episode that happened afterwards in the Torah that tells us that Hashem wants to bring a good thing between two bad things that happened because He doesn't want things to be repeated, to talk bad about the Jewish people. So before it says that they traveled from Har Sinai. Okay, that they traveled, and then they went for 3 days, and then afterwards there is 2 psukim of good news, which we're not going to get into, and then afterwards they started complaining about the man and what have you. Now, when we look at the stuff that happened before these 2 psukim, we didn't see anything bad happening. What's the problem? It says they traveled from Har Sinai, and they went 3 days. But that's exactly what happened over here. It says in Rashi that they traveled from Har Sinai like a child that's running away at 3 o'clock when the bell is ringing in the school. Hashem says, what are you doing running away? By Pizat Hayam, when we were by Yam Suf, we came out of Egypt. Nobody wanted to run away from the sea because of all the gold and treasure that they were collecting until Moshe Rabbeinu had to pick them up and drag them away. But over here, Hashem wanted to see the same enthusiasm that we had by the Red Sea. What are you doing running away from Har Sinai? When Hashem is teaching you the laws through Moshe Rabbeinu, and you got the biggest event that happened, we just had Shavuot. And that running away led to going for 3 days without Torah. And when there's no Torah, what comes next? Complaining. We see all this downgrade going from one point to another because we want to run away from the Torah. That's why in our generation also, we have to understand, running away from the Torah, accepting the yoke of the Torah upon ourselves, that's what leads to all the complaining and all the trouble that comes after. We have to stick to the Torah. We have to show Hashem that it's important to us. It's hard for us to leave the Bet Knesset after Tefillah. It's hard for us to leave the Shiur. At least show that enthusiasm. Hashem says, oh, it's hard for you. I'm going to make sure to bring you back and give you more. And with Torah, there'll be less complaining. There'll be more Yeshuv Adat and happiness. And with that, we could go dive into Mashiach's time with Yeshuv Adat and love Sameach and a happy mind.